Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about a question I get all the time. How do I learn English? And although I already have a couple of videos on this, times change and so do tools and methods. So I thought it was time to make another one to remind you of some helpful techniques and share a few new ideas you might not have thought of, especially now that we've literally stepped into a whole new era of learning. I honestly believe that right now is the best time to start learning a language more than ever. If I were learning English in 2025, I would take full advantage of all the amazing technology and resources we have today. I'd use them to work on my speaking, grammar, and vocabulary in a smart, fun, and effective way. First of all, I would not stress over grammar rules and memorizing vocabulary lists. I'd only focus on learning those things in context. Unless I needed to prepare for a test or something where knowing the actual grammar rules was important. This way, you're learning naturally and actually understanding the language and not just memorizing technical rules or random words. One of my favorite ways to grow vocabulary naturally is to use it in real situations. So don't just memorize a word, actually use it. For example, if you learn the word scrub from a cooking show, try saying something like, I'm gonna scrub the dishes. Or if you hear someone describe a room as cozy, try saying, I feel cozy in this hoodie. The key is use it or lose it. Say it, write it, post it, put it in a sentence, use it in your journal, make it part of your life. Another thing I always recommend is learning through stories. Podcasts like Little Stories for English Learners or apps like LingQ or Beelinguapp can really help if I'm pronouncing this correctly. The more often you hear a word in different situations, the more it sticks. And don't forget about spaced repetition. Apps like Anki, Quizlet, Memrise, they help you review what you've learned regularly so you don't forget it. Reading is still one of the most powerful ways to build your vocabulary and improve your grammar. The more you read, the more you start to feel what sounds right, because grammar patterns repeat over and over again. But to make reading even more effective, try pairing it with audiobooks. Follow the text while listening to the audio version. This helps with pronunciation, intonation, and speaking. You'll also learn how words are written and pronounced correctly. Why does that matter? Because in English, the way a word is spelled and the way it sounds don't always match. This method, or hack, if you will, still ranks in my top 3. Now, if grammar is something you really need to work on specifically, I'd recommend using tools like Grammarly or Quillbot, or whatever apps you already like. They can really help you get the structure right, spot your mistakes, and better understanding how the language works. And if you want to practice in short, fun bursts, there's tons of grammar mini challenges on TikTok and Instagram where learners try to spot mistakes or answer quick grammar questions. It's fast, interactive, and kind of addictive. One of the best tips I've ever picked up is to learn in chunks. Instead of memorizing rules, focus on phrases like, can I get, I'm not sure if, or that depends on, etc. These kinds of patterns teach you grammar naturally without even realizing it. And if you want to see exactly how all this works in practice, I've got the perfect video for you. I'll leave the link in the description and pin it at the end of this one. In that video, I take a tiny clip from an interview, just a few seconds, like 10 seconds, and break it down completely. You'll see how much grammar and vocabulary you can learn from just one small real-life example. When it comes to speaking, this is truly a golden time, especially for introverts or anyone who feels shy about speaking English in front of others. But honestly, it's great for anyone who wants to improve their speaking skills on their own. Of course, we still have traditional group and private lessons, and you can always hire a coach to help you with speaking. You could also join a speaking club, and by the way, I have a great one to recommend. It's my friend Daniella's speaking club, and I'll leave the link in the description for you to check it out. But now we also have an incredible amount of AI tools available, like ChatGPT. You can literally have full conversations with ChatGPT's voice chat and ask it to correct your mistakes naturally, like a friend would, and practice freely. There's also Eloise and Speak, which simulate real conversations and make speaking practice feel easy and natural. Honestly, this was my dream when I was learning English. I am a very introverted person, and something like this would have been a game changer for me. Even now, I still kind of find it mind-blowing how much we have access to. If you're also looking to improve not just your speaking, but your pronunciation as well, there are great apps for that too. For example, one of them is Elsa Speak, which has been our longtime partner on this channel. And another one is the brand new app by Hadar Shemesh from Accents Way with Hadar Shemesh. These tools give you feedback on your pronunciation and help you sound more clear and confident when speaking. And of course, one of the most effective ways to improve both speaking and pronunciation is still shadowing. But here's the thing. When you're shadowing, make sure to check the subtitles so that you know exactly what is being said. It's not just about copying what you hear. Without subtitles, it's easy to misunderstand or mishear a word or a phrase and accidentally learn it the wrong way, especially when it comes to grammar and sentence structure or even pronunciation. Subtitles also help you catch things like contractions and connected speech. For example, going to becomes gonna, or did you sounds like did you. Also, pay attention to how native speakers build sentences, stress words, and how everything flows. Watch YouTube videos, Netflix shows, or even TikToks in English with subtitles. Pause when you hear something interesting and repeat the sentence exactly how they said it. Try to match the rhythm, the tone, and the structure. And don't stress about grammar rules. Just listen, enjoy, and imitate phrases you hear often. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Also, if you want to take it one step further, record yourself while shadowing, and then compare your version to the original. Listen closely, spot the differences, and try to figure out what you can improve. That kind of active analysis can make a huge difference in your progress. And improving your writing has honestly never been easier. There are so many apps out there that can correct your grammar and even suggest better vocabulary, like Grammarly, for example. It's like having an editor in your pocket. And if you want to take your learning to the next level and immerse yourself in a whole new experience, try VR learning. It's kind of like stepping into a video game or a movie. You put on a VR headset like MetaQuest or Oculus or something similar, and suddenly you're in a 3D world where you can look around, move, and speak like you're really there. Apps like Immerse or Monthly VR let you walk into virtual places like cafes, airports, and classrooms and practice your English by doing everyday tasks. But it's all make-believe and it's totally safe. You can talk to a teacher, you can interact with a robot waiter, or you can chat with other learners. And it feels surprisingly real. If you can afford it or even try it, you totally should. And before I wrap up, here are 2 bonus ideas that I absolutely love. First, try language exchange apps like Tandem, HelloTalk, or Speaking. These let you chat with native speakers and other learners, and it's a great way to get real conversational practice and cultural exchange at the same time. Second, create an English second life. Make an English-only identity online. It can be an Instagram account, TikTok, or even YouTube Shorts channel where you post only in English. You could share voice notes, little vlog-style clips of your day, little rants, or even product reviews whatever you normally do, but in English. It's fun and it's effective. All right, that's it from me for now. But if you have your own tips, your favorite learning apps, or some innovative methods for learning a language, please drop them in the comments and share with others. Let's help each other grow and learn together. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one.